You know that frustrating feeling when you're lying in bed at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, watching the minutes tick by? Your mind is racing, your body feels wired, and you're calculating how little sleep you'll get before your alarm goes off. If this sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Tonight, I'm going to share with you the 5 most powerful, science backed strategies that will transform your sleep forever. These aren't just random tips you've heard before. These are proven methods that work so well. One was actually developed by the military to help soldiers fall asleep in combat zones within 2 minutes.
But here's the thing that most people don't understand about sleep. It's not just about closing your eyes and hoping for the best. Your body has specific biological requirements that need to be met before it can enter deep, restorative sleep. When you understand these requirements and work with your body instead of against it, falling asleep becomes as natural as breathing. Let me start with the most game-changing discovery about sleep that changed everything for me. Your brain operates on what scientists call a circadian rhythm, essentially a master clock that controls when you feel alert and when you feel sleepy. This internal timekeeper is incredibly precise, but here's where most people mess it up completely. The first strategy is what I call the consistency principle, and it's absolutely crucial for quality sleep. Your brain craves predictability. When you go to bed and wake up at wildly different times, you're essentially giving your internal clock whiplash. Think of it like this. Imagine if someone kept changing the time on your phone randomly throughout the day. You'd never know when to show up for appointments, right? That's exactly what happens to your sleep system when you don't maintain regular hours. Most people use an alarm clock to wake up, but very few people use what I call a bedtime alarm. Set an alarm for 1 hour before you want to be asleep. When it goes off, that's your signal to start winding down. No more work, no more stimulating activities. This simple change alone can cut your time to fall asleep in half. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you: temperature. This is strategy number 2, and it's based on fascinating research about your body's natural sleep mechanisms. Your core body temperature naturally drops by about 2 to 3 degrees when you're ready for sleep. This isn't just a side effect of getting sleepy, it's actually one of the triggers that tells your brain it's time to shut down for the night. Here's where it gets interesting. You can hack this natural process by keeping your bedroom cooler than you might think is comfortable. The optimal temperature for sleep is around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 18 degrees Celsius. I know that sounds cold, but remember, you'll be under blankets. This cool environment helps your body reach that lower core temperature faster, which signals to your brain that it's sleep time. Many people make the mistake of sleeping in warm rooms because they associate warmth with comfort, but when your body can't cool down properly, it fights against your natural sleep drive. You might fall asleep eventually, but you'll likely wake up feeling groggy and unrested because you didn't get the deep sleep your body needs. The third strategy deals with light exposure, and this one is absolutely critical in our modern world. We live in what researchers call a light-polluted society. Our ancestors went to sleep when the sun went down and woke up when it rose. Their brains knew exactly when to produce melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. Today, we're exposed to artificial light well into the evening, especially blue light from our phones, tablets, and televisions. This light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, which suppresses melatonin production. It's like drinking coffee for your eyeballs. Here's what you need to do starting tonight. 1 hour before your intended bedtime, dim half the lights in your house. Better yet, switch to warm, amber lighting. Avoid all screens during this time. Or if you absolutely must use them, invest in blue light blocking glasses. You'll be amazed at how naturally sleepy you start to feel when you remove these artificial light sources. If possible, make your bedroom as dark as a cave. Even small amounts of light can interfere with deep sleep. Consider blackout curtains or an eye mask. Your bedroom should be so dark that you can't see your hand in front of your face. Now we come to strategy number 4, and this one might be the most important for people who struggle with racing thoughts at bedtime. I call it the military sleep technique, and it was reportedly developed to help soldiers fall asleep in less than 2 minutes, even in noisy, stressful environments. This technique works in two phases: physical relaxation followed by mental clearing. First, let's tackle the physical component. When you get into bed, close your eyes and systematically relax every muscle in your body, starting from the top. Focus on your face, relax your forehead, your eye muscles, your jaw. Let your tongue go completely limp. Take 2 slow, deep breaths, then move to your shoulders. Let them drop as far down as they'll go. Now relax your arms completely, your biceps, forearms, hands, and fingers. Take 2 more deep breaths and relax your chest, then your stomach, and finally your legs, working from your thighs down to your toes. The goal is to make your body feel heavy and completely relaxed, like you're sinking into the mattress. This physical relaxation sends signals to your brain that it's safe to sleep. Now comes the mental component, which many people find more challenging. You need to clear your mind of all the thoughts racing through your head. This doesn't mean trying to fall asleep. It means actively clearing your mental space. Here's the technique that works. For about 10 seconds, try to think of absolutely nothing. When thoughts pop up, and they will, imagine squashing them into a tiny ball and throwing them away. If you can't clear your mind completely, try one of these visualization exercises. Picture yourself lying in a canoe on a calm lake with nothing but blue sky above you. Feel the gentle rocking motion and focus on the peaceful scene. Alternatively, imagine you're lying in a black velvet hammock in a completely dark room. If these visualizations don't work for you, simply repeat the phrase, "don't think," over and over in your head for about 30 seconds. The key to this technique is practice. It might not work the first night or even the 5th night, but stick with it. Most people who master this technique report falling asleep within minutes. The 5th and final strategy is what I call environmental optimization, and it covers all the external factors that can make or break your sleep quality. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary designed for one purpose only: sleep. First, consider sound. Even if you think you sleep through noise, your brain is still processing those sounds, and it can prevent you from reaching the deepest stages of sleep. If you live in a noisy area, white noise or nature sounds can help mask disruptive noises. The consistent sound creates an audio blanket that your brain can tune out. Next, think about your bedroom's purpose. Your brain creates associations between environments and activities. If you work in bed, watch TV in bed, or eat in bed, your brain starts to associate your bedroom with alertness and activity instead of sleep. Keep your bedroom for sleep and intimacy only. Your mattress and pillows matter more than you might think. If you're waking up sore or tossing and turning, it might be time for an upgrade. You spend about a third of your life in bed. It's worth investing in comfort. Finally, consider what you consume in the hours before bedtime. Large meals, alcohol, caffeine, and nicotine can all interfere with sleep quality. Your body should be focusing on rest and recovery, not digestion or processing stimulants. Here's something crucial that ties all these strategies together: timing. These techniques work best when they're part of a consistent routine that starts hours before you actually get into bed. Create a wind-down ritual that signals to your body that sleep time is approaching. This might include dimming the lights, taking a warm bath or shower, reading a book, or doing gentle stretches. The key is consistency. When you do the same relaxing activities every night, your body learns to associate them with sleep time. Many people think of falling asleep like flipping a light switch. One moment you're awake, the next you're asleep. But sleep is actually more like landing an airplane. It's a gradual process that requires preparation and the right conditions. If you've been struggling with sleep for a long time, be patient with yourself. Your sleep patterns didn't develop overnight, and they won't change overnight either. But with consistent application of these 5 strategies, most people see significant improvements within 1 to 2 weeks. One important note: If you have chronic insomnia, sleep apnea, or other serious sleep disorders, these techniques alone might not be enough. Just like you wouldn't try to run a marathon on a broken ankle, you can't fix sleep with behavioral changes alone if there's an underlying medical issue. If your sleep problems persist despite trying these strategies, consult with a healthcare provider. Remember, quality sleep isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for your physical health, mental clarity, emotional stability, and overall quality of life. When you sleep well, everything else in your life improves. Your immune system works better, your memory consolidates more effectively, your mood stabilizes, and your energy levels soar. Start implementing these 5 strategies tonight. Choose 1 or 2 to focus on first, then gradually add the others as they become habits. Your future self will thank you for taking control of your sleep, and you'll wonder how you ever lived without these life-changing techniques. Sweet dreams, and here's to the best sleep of your life starting tonight.